The principle of light and shadow. There are times in life when no matter what we pursue, we don't get any results. Whatever we want seems to run away from us, and we're like someone chasing their own shadow. The shadow is close, but we can never catch it. The harder and faster we try, the faster and further the shadow moves away. If you find yourself in such a situation, know that you are going down the wrong path. As long as you're chasing shadows, you'll never truly gain anything. You might ask, how can I tell if what I'm chasing is a shadow? The answer is simple. It's something that moves away from you when you try to get closer, but never fully leaves you. It stays around you. If anything in your life exhibits this quality, understand that it's like a shadow, and you shouldn't tire yourself out chasing it. The next question might be, if having money, wealth, or a good relationship with someone I desire means it's all just an illusion and I shouldn't pursue them, then what's the point of life? After all, these things are what makes life beautiful and easy. Now, let's move on to the more important part. Why do shadows form? Because there is light. Is a shadow more valuable or light? Obviously, light is more valuable. If I want to chase shadows, what do I have to turn my back on? Light. And that means whenever we chase a shadow that's constantly escaping us, the real problem is that we've turned our backs on the light, which is infinitely more valuable than that shadow. In fact, the shadow itself is formed from the very light we've turned away from. We all know that if we move toward the light, the shadow will naturally follow us, and there is no need to chase it. In our daily lives, there is both light and shadow, and which one we turn towards determines the results we get. For example, is it more valuable to own a house to feel worthy, or to know that you were born inherently valuable, with or without a house? Clearly, the enlightened perspective in this example is to believe in your own worthiness before you even have a house, rather than thinking that not having a house means you have no value or worth. Is success more important or a good feeling in your heart? Definitely, a good feeling in your heart ranks higher and is like turning towards the light, because you can never achieve success with bad feelings, or if you do, it won't be satisfying or joyful at all. Chasing success without also chasing a good feeling in your heart is like chasing a shadow that always runs away from you. Is self-love more important than being loved by others? Again, it's clear that healthy self-love ranks higher than being loved by others. In fact, those who seek others' love while not loving themselves are like people chasing shadows. Ultimately, the more we love ourselves, the more others will love us. There is a beautiful law that says everything that is ours is naturally drawn to us. Things that slip away from us aren't meant for us, or at least not at that particular time. So, whenever you find yourself chasing after something that keeps eluding you, pause and look for the higher value, the light, that you may be turning away from. Once you find it and move towards it, you'll see that the very things you were chasing are now coming to you. We should be careful not to waste our energy and time chasing shadows, because the more we pursue them, the further they'll run. The right path is to turn towards the light, and the light is something far more valuable than what we're chasing and losing. The good news is that wherever there is a shadow, there is also light. That means with a little attention, we can find the light around us and move towards it. Everything will then naturally work out in our favor.